Last time, Lou, Tate, and Ripley began the flight of their lives as they were chased by strange shadow demons through the streets and alleyways of Nashville. After the terrifying chase ended, they each found themselves falling through a magical portal into parts unknown. But what's that all about? Only one way to find out. Let's roll out!
Chapter 3, New Body, New World, Who Dis?
Nice. I'm just gonna write who dis.
Who Dis, yeah.
Who dis?
So you are all waking up around at the same time. You hear,
But Steve doesn't wake up before us, right?
well... No, you're all waking up simultaneously. You are waking up to this coming over a really old PA system.
I like the sound of this thing.
And as you come to, you can all look around. And this is something for free that I'll give you. If it will load. Oh no, what has it done? Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, what's this one called? Who Dis?
Yeah, Who Dis?
New body.
New body.
New Body, New World, Who Dis?
You know what? That's going to be another page.
And this is free for all of you. As you come to, you're in a large circular room. The roof seems to be made of rough-hewn rock. And it's lit by a strange mixture of gas and electric light. So there's some lanterns, some torches, then also some flickering halogen bulbs. And they seem to be running, not in the rock, but they've done that thing where they string up electric cables to the roof and run them down, and they seem to be running off of a generator of some kind. And all of them are flickering. They don't seem to have much juice, but they're all providing light of some kind. So it's more about quantity, not quality in terms of lighting. And you're lying in a very stiff bed.
Did you not have the budget for this?
Yeah, our production budget.
Why are you justifying it to us?
Guys, it's still lit good enough. It's just we couldn't find enough bulbs.
I think subconsciously I'm critiquing my own work while I describe things.
Look, you wanted non-union. This is what you get.
Non-union hours for non-union pay. That's what we're saying.
Unions forever, by the way.
We're all three of us
You're
in
all
this
three in
room?
beds covered in thin sheets. And you're all on your sides, which is weird. You're covered, and there's no windows in this place. And to your left, which is the way you're facing, there's an end table and a full-length mirror, which is angled so you can see yourself in it. And now I'm going to roll a d6 to determine who gets to know what they look like first for us.
It's gotta be me.
1 or 4 is Nephi or Lou. 2 or 5 is Tezos. 3 or 6 is Ripley. So we got a 3, so we're starting with Ripley.
Yeah, dude, I jump out of that bed. I'd have never slept in a bed in my life. And
It feels too hard and rough.
Yeah, my sleep number's like
nothing.
0.
Yours is air.
Yeah.
This bed has no chill.
This bed has extremely freaked you out. Do you even notice yourself in the mirror?
Mm-mm.
You don't?
No. I'm just like I jump up and I'm just looking at the beds. I'm sleeping next to 2 other randos. I don't know what I'm doing in bed. I don't know who these people are.
So you're breathing heavy. Huh?
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
If I had to like summarize, it's like, whoa.
Whoa.
That's what I'm feeling.
So you're feeling low.
Whoa.
Got it.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm not freaking out, but like, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next, we're going to go to Lou. Lou,
Great.
you wake up facing the mirror.
Great.
And you hear rustling from the bed beside you on the other side.
I sit up panicked. I'm still scared out of my mind. It's been a terrible day. So I'm like, and I look in the mirror. What?
What do you see?
What? I see my new body, right?
What does it look like?
Are you gonna tell me, or am I gonna tell them?
You're going to tell
Okay.
me. Yeah.
I'm slender. I'm tall and slender, but there's some muscle tone, and most of my skin is a little bit darker, almost kind of like a gray, with the exception of these tattoo like almost stripes or markings on my body that come together in these butterfly type locations or whatever, and I've got pointy ears, and yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm so confused. I'm just like, I'm feeling my face and my body and...
Just full Freaky Friday.
Right,
over
I'm
there.
just...
I
Yeah.
want to just
What?
be like,
Did you check your pants?
Yeah, I checked my pants to see, because I don't know what
know
half-elves...
what's-
Yeah, I mean, like, you know...
you don't look too good, my dude.
Well, I know I'm like gray and glow. I mean, I guess I'm not glowing yet, but I have these things that are like, there's clearly something going on there.
Yeah, you can feel they sort of hum when you look at them.
Yeah.
There's a pressure to them, if that makes sense. Sort of like a feeling, you know, when you touch something that has electricity running through it and you can almost feel the flow of it.
Yeah. Like
That's
when you
what
put
it
your
feels
hands
like.
on those orbs.
Yes, yeah. And oh boy. So
Yeah.
now we're cut over to Tate. Tate wakes up staring at his reflection in the mirror. What does Tate see?
There's a weird fucking painting. Wait a minute. It's moving. Oh my god. I got like horns and shit. Right? Because that... Oh.
You reach out and touch it. Yeah, it's definitely a mirror.
It's kind of cool.
Suddenly
It's
a
like
tail
badass, like-
pops up from behind you.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh, what the hell?
Describe what you look like.
I look like a fucking from that like Gargoyles cartoon show. I look like one of those fucking gargoyles. Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened. Hey, who are you guys? Can I know?
Yeah, I feel like my
So you
character
guys-
would be scared because I was chased by things that probably resemble him.
Totally, absolutely. So what do you do?
Yeah, I'm like, who are you? What did you do with me?
What I do with you, what you do with me is what I would ask you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Ryan?
Ripley. Wait.
No, I'm Tate.
Tate.
Hold on, you guys know each other?
You look like he right.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Looks
so
pretty much
Ripley,
identical.
Ripley looks the exact same. The only difference is he's wearing like a gi, essentially. He's wearing, like,
Just some normal.
just he looks exactly the same. He's just wearing loose, flowing clothes.
You're the dude from TGI Fridays.
No.
No, I was at TGI Fridays. I think you guys are at a different
We were at a
bar.
bar together.
Yeah.
I thought we were all at TGI Fridays.
No, you guys are at a different bar.
You must have been fucked up, buddy.
Wait, I was at TGI Fridays.
Wait.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot,
no, I-
Jen, where's Jen? Is Jen okay? What'd you do with Jen?
I don't know fucking Jen.
What did you do with Jen?
I did not. I don't know. Maybe I served her at some point.
What do you mean?
I've been at work all night.
No, this doesn't make any sense. I was chased. I was being chased.
I was being chased.
I was being chased.
I was being chased by one of you, by what looked like you.
Oh well, I mean, I'm like a dude. Like, there's a lot of people who look like I'm a guy. Like I'm.
No.
No, you have horns and a tail.
Yeah, I got chased by.
like how I look now.
My guy looked like if you got fucked up, like you got hit by a car, and then had like 4 ghost stingrays.
Yes, there were 4 little things, kind of that looked like you, that were chasing me too.
You're a bad guy, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't think of myself as a bad guy. I think of myself as like an idea guy. Like I have like a lot of.
Oh my God!
Jesus
Look,
Christ.
I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
I'm from Nashville.
I'm from Nashville, Tennessee.
Well, I'm more of a transplant. You know,
Oh,
I just
okay.
kind of wandered into town one day. And
We can
decided-
all agree, though, that this does not appear to be Nashville,
Lights
Tennessee.
flickering. One of the lights is made of pure energy. It's
Unless-
just floating in a little glass bulb. And
was
if
a-
you look closely, you see it's actually a little person slamming. It's like a little glowing person with fairy wings slamming on the glass. Let me out! Let me out!
Well, I was gonna say this kind of looked like a bar I've been to in Nashville. That dude is. Is that a dude in there? Like, what is? I am so. Can I
He's
just
screaming
say?
for help?
Yeah.
Can I just say? This is fucking weird.
This is weird, but this guy needs help.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to smash it and get him out.
All right, roll for me. Yeah, I won't tell you the DCT roll.
Yeehaw. Nice.
17.
17. You hit it, it cracks, but as it cracks, it repels your hand really fast, and the crack heals.
No.
And at this point, you start to hear the sound of footsteps coming from outside of the hospital room. If you look around the hospital room, you'll see there's like 6 other beds in like a semicircle, and then the door heading outside. But these footsteps are getting louder, and they're clanking, and you're doom, 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 and they're all in sync. And now, ducking through the doorway, you see 3 extremely large humanoid figures. At first glance, you would say they just looked like they were dudes, like really tall dudes wearing some kind of like armor of some kind. But as you watch them approach, you realize they are the armor. They are made of metal and stone, which you would think would keep them from moving well, but they move with like a surprising grace and fluidity in spite of their size. The first one in the lead has very large shoulders and carries a large greatsword on their back, and their eyes glow with a soft aquamarine light. And this being heads straight for Lou.
Would you say that these are like stone golem looking things?
These are, I'll tell you, out of
No. I know this because it's from Scooby-Doo. It's a haunted armor.
Yeah. It's haunted armor.
Wait, no, you know what I bet it is? I bet it's the amusement park owner
running
pretending to be a haunted.
I think you're right.
Or the android that they're doing. What they actually are out of game. These are Warforged. But they're called something different here. We'll find out.
This guy's walking towards me.
Mm-hmm. The one walks towards you, doesn't make a move to attack you, just stands beside your bed, turns about face, stands to attention beside your bed. The second one is more slender. It moves with more grace than the other 2, and it has a pair of nunchaku on their belt and a leather satchel. Their eyes shimmer with a golden light, and they head for Ripley's bedside and stand to attention and face straight ahead. The third being is shorter and wider than the other 2, and their legs appear to be like those big 3-toed clamps that stick in the ground and keep things from moving. And you see as they walk, they grip and crush the rock underneath their feet. So it's like steadying it. And it looks like they have like a large barrel protruding from their chest. Kind of looks like a cannon. And this being's eyes glow with a crimson light, and they clank over to Tate's bedside, and they also come to attention, and then they speak in unison. Greetings, sentient life form. We are so pleased that you did not die in the outer reaches of space-time. Welcome to the city of Free Space, your new home. While you are here, there are 3 rules we expect you to follow. Rule the first: the barrister's words are law. And you see when they say barrister, they point at themselves. Second, rule the second: no one is to enter the Citadel Arcana. No exceptions. And rule the third, and probably most importantly, have fun. And after they finish their little spiel, you hear little trumpet sounds emit from their mouths like a little speaker. They don't seem to make it. It just seems to be a pre-recorded trumpet sound.
Great.
And then they stop. And they turn to face each of you. What do you want to do?
Rule 3 was have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I ask, do you mean us any harm?
Hello, I am Barrister Trelawney, at your service. I do not mean you any harm. I am a keeper of the law here in Free Space.
Where are we?
You're in Free Space.
What is Free Space?
Free Space is a city.
Where are my clothes?
On your body.
True.
How did we get here?
As with most beings who arrive in Free Space, the exact origin of how you got here is unknown. But Free Space is a city that takes in all multiversal travelers. You are free to roam about as you see fit.
How did I end up looking so dope like this?
I am Barrister Laramie, at your service. You are what is commonly known as a tiefling. You have infernal parentage.
That's... I mean, I don't get along with them, but... What do you...
What?
Wait.
What?
Like...
Why do our bodies look different?
They are your bodies.
I'll be honest, I look pretty similar. I look basically like me. I think you guys got fucked up by something.
I think it's dope, but like I agree. Like this isn't. Why do I look different? Why do I look right? Like why do I look different?
Totally. I've not always looked like this.
These questions do not make sense. We have never met you before this day.
Okay.
Okay. Now, my brain is blasted. I'm going to have to say, how do I get back to the bar before someone gets mad at me?
There are many bars here located on level the first. There are 3 levels in total in free space. If you exit, leaving out this way, and robotically points, you'll be on the bottom level of level 1. There are many bars and shops for your perusement located around the promenade. Do not try to scale the outer wall. Lowers their arm.
That's all I needed to know.
I could use a drink. This is weird. Like, I think maybe let's, like, I don't know about you dudes, but like when shit is crazy like this, I like to just like, have a drink and like think and like, because I'm kind of an idea guy.
Oh
like,
my fucking god! Look, I have a mother at home. How do we get home?
Wherever you want. We provide housing for all newcomers here on free space. Sorry.
Oh no!
I'm starting to think that's not a guy in a suit of armor.
I think you confused that thing, man.
You get a point of inspiration for that. Before you leave, my name is Barrister Anselmo. You have gear that you need to pick up. Please pick it up in the cart on the left on your way out of the healing hall. If you should become hurt and you are not near this healing hall, there is a healing hall every 0.5 miles located in level 1, 2, and 3 of free space.
How do we get back to where we came from?
Unknown. At this, you see that the eyes in Barrister Anselmo start to kind of glitch and flicker, and they kind of can't compute what you're asking them. But then all of a sudden, they start repeating the thing they said to you when you first woke up. And the other two kind of flank Anselmo at this point.
All right, these are clearly just automatons. We got to find someone who knows what's going on.
That sounds good to me.
I could still use a drink, but maybe we can do that along the way.
No, absolutely. Let's get a drink and gather our thoughts and figure out what the hell is happening here.
Great.
All right, you guys are going to leave?
Let's make our way
You want to
towards-
grab your gear and leave?
grab the
I'm going
gear
to grab
from
my
the-
gear. I'm also going to take my
done.
blanket
Your blanket?
and I'm going to wrap it around the glowing orb thing that had the creature. And I'm going to say, I don't know who you are. I don't know why you're trapped here with us, but I'm going to do my best to take you with us and try to set you free.
I'm going to take my blanket and fashion it into like a bindle with my own arm.
With your own arm.
Yeah, I don't have a stick yet, so I just got to kind of do this with it.
So on your way out of the healing hall, and you grab your gear, you notice you have a quarterstaff.
Oh.
Don't mind if I do.
So now you have all of your gear as you pick it up. That's on your character sheet. You can rummage through that if you want to see what you've got.
Yeah.
Sick. I have darts. I'm really good at darts.
You're very good at darts.
I practice when no one's in the bar.
Why will we need weapons?
I mean, I had to run away from a thing just a minute ago.
That's true.
So I'm cool with having a big stick.
I feel the
Yeah,
same
if
way.
those things do come back, I guess we'll have to defend ourselves.
I've got like this authentic katana that I got online, and like it's dope, and like I've used that. But like this is really different. Like this shit is like this is like a dagger, a couple of daggers, and I just oh
They glisten. They glisten in the light.
That would
You know what? This is dope. I think this is dope. People want to give us free shit. That happens to me all the time. I'm a visionary. People want to like hype their shit to me. So I'm kind of an influencer in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
so this is
we
normal
keep
for
walking.
So you guys are headed
just moving.
So as even the barristers are kind of done and they kind of trickle out. And are you walking outside the healing hall?
Yeah. Get me out of the healing hall.
Do you want to look around before you go anywhere and see where you're at?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. So as you leave the healing hall, your eyes adjust to the light for the second. It seems like sunlight, but as you look up, you notice that it's actually a large artificial dome light at the top of what looks like a giant cavernous ceiling about 3-4 miles above you in the sky, and you notice giant stalactites and stalagmites, and coming down the sides of this giant cliff face, you see little pockmarked holes with ladders and bridges, and you notice a tram that's raised and it's on cables and it's going around the side, and it looks to be full of people. The streets are full. There's so many people of all shapes and sizes. You see people that look like bull people, looks like minotaurs walking around. There's a couple of centaurs. There's goblins, there's humans, and all various states of dress. Like, one guy actually looks like he's in black and white. When you notice him, like he's like in grayscale. It's a person, but it looks like you're looking at them through an old TV. And they're wearing like a fedora, and you notice they have a very large beard, and they're walking away towards what looks like a set of stairs about a half mile away. And if you turn around, there is a giant smooth wall that ends in like not in parapets, but in battlements that seems to stretch as far as you can see to the left or to the right, and there is an elevator that goes to the top of this wall as well. And if you're looking to the left, there are 2 or 3 establishments that you can see. The closest ones you can see is one called Shifty's. Shifty's is a very small looking establishment. The biggest thing about Shifty's is the flashing neon sign. The space actually looks smaller than the sign, and the H keeps blinking on and off in Shifty's. Right next to that looks like an old-timey saloon, and it's called Holler and Hal's General Goods. And it looks like a Western saloon. It's got those swinging doors. A tumbleweed passes in front of it. It's very odd. It seems lit dustily. Like, it just looks dusty. On the right, if you look down, you see what looks like a clothing shop called Tinker Tailor You'll Look Fly. And further down,
guys, I know one thing for sure. You don't want to go to
God damn.
a little further down,
forced
right?
wordplay. My character doesn't like forced wordplay.
Yeah.
There's a place next to
Sorry.
that called the Candelabra, fine home goods for your perusal. And then even further down is a place called Pew Pews, and it looks just like it looks like a gun store if you had to guess. So those are the places nearest you that you can go to.
I want to look in my pockets for money.
What does it say you have?
No money.
You didn't get me. You got nothing.
I have nothing.
What about the other 2? Do you guys hold on to anything? What do you guys find?
I think I did. Hang on. I thought I wrote... Oh, yeah. So I've got 1 amethyst left over, 10 copper pieces, and 25 gold.
Oh, do we still get that from the previous time?
From our session 0, I let them keep their money.
Okay, great. I've got 10 gold.
10 gold. So Ripley's broke, but this is
I'm
not...
poor in this world too.
But rich
Nothing
in
new for
spirit.
Ripley.
Shit.
I want to ask the creature in the globe. So I've kind of tied the
like a
orb.
little backpack.
Yeah, I've tied it behind me, but I set it free and I kind of hold it and I ask, "What is your name?"
The little creature takes a second from flying around and looks at you kind of confused. Nobody really ever talks to the pixie lights. That's what she says to you. No one ever really talks to the pixie lights. My name. Hi, I'm Janet.
Janet.
Yeah.
Where? The automatons told us that this place is called Free Space, but what is it?
Well, that's a good question. I guess the best way to kind of know what that is to kind of go on top of the breaking wall, which is right behind you. You kind of get a better sense for where you are. You're not supposed to go up there, but I won't tell. And she chuckles.
You're gonna tell.
I'm not.
You're gonna tell.
I'm not gonna tell.
Now, Janet, you earlier you said, "Help me." Are you trapped in here?
Oh my God! Yes, I've been in here for 1,000 years.
1,000 years?
1,000 years. I'm a pixie. I live forever.
Whoa.
Oh.
So this is just a theory. Did we all take like ayahuasca or something?
No, this is distinctly different from ayahuasca.
You guys aren't
Have you
drinking.
taken ayahuasca? Mm-hmm. Was it dope?
It was.
Janet, is Free Space your home?
Yeah. It wasn't always, but it is now. I can't get away.
Where should we go to find someone who knows what's going on?
Well, you might check out Tinker Tailor You'll Look Fly. The people there, they've been here almost as long as I've been here, and they know a little bit more about it than I do. Yeah, thanks for trying to break this. It's got a spell of holding on it. I don't know that I'll ever get out.
Spell of holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is some Harry Potter shit.
I was gonna say
I don't
Harry
know what
Potter
that
shit,
is,
yeah.
but it sounds xenophobic.
It is a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some like weird stuff with the author recently.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a shame.
Yeah.
I like it when writers just leave stuff alone.
Janet, we're gonna go to this.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go to this. We're gonna go to this store that you said. Is
Okay.
that guys? Is that okay with you?
I'm against it, but I'm in.
I want to also second the thing about like just leave like the books like you wrote the books like just step away from
guys-
and we keep walking.
So you approach Tinker Tailor, you'll look fly. I promise.
Noticing a trend so far.
I'll just start.
Let's walk and talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
You approach this store, and it's this hand painted sign. It's like a black background. It looks like a chalkboard drawing, but it's made with like paint. And there's like little mannequins on the side of either side of the store sign. There's a little chalkboard store sign out front telling you the hours. It's open. Fortunate you. There's a bunch of mannequins dressed in all manner of clothes as you enter. A little bell above the door. Bling 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 bling. Bling bling bling. The door opens, hits the bell, and closes, hits the bell again.
Genius.
Fluttering out from behind the counter are two winged, elven-looking creatures. And they come out, and they're both female. The one on the left says, "Hello, dearies. Welcome to Tinker Tailor. You look fly. What can we get started for you? Would you like to look at our clothes?" And the other one goes, Zelda, please, honey, calm down. They're new. Let them get their bearings."
Yo, you know?
"Oh, we can always tell, sweetie." She reaches out her hand to shake yours. "My name's Irene. Nice to meet you. Irene Elderberry. I run the store here."
My name's Ripley, believe it or not.
Is that a reference to something that I should get?
Oh, probably not.
Okay, well, nice to meet you, Ripley, believe it or not.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Elderberry.
That is my last name. My first name is Irene. Good job.
Irene.
Good job. This is my wife, Zelda. We make all the clothes here. She's the enchantress. I'm the tailor. And they both chuckle in unison.
Irene, you said something about you can always tell when we're new.
Mm-hmm. You have a look in your eyes. You look lost. You look scared.
Yeah, we just woke up here after
Oh no!
falling or
goodness.
and we're in different bodies.
That is a new one. Huh. And she sort of slumps back in air. She like sits on the air while her wings are still fluttering and kind of puts a hand in her head. Or her head in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, that is strange. Well, I don't know anything about the body swapping, but normally if you end up here, it's because you fell through a dimensional rift of some kind.
Oh, I fell for sure.
I fell.
I did some falling.
Yeah?
And we were chased before we
What
fell.
by?
For me, it
like a
looked
goblin
like what
thing,
he
like
was.
that guy,
like
but
it
worse.
looked, yeah.
Okay,
there.
but like I was chased by something different, so that's not like an across the board thing.
But
Like
he
I
could
did
be
not.
making that up
Yeah, he
too,
could be lying.
because I mean, his,
No, I was chased.
his thing
okay.
is different from our thing. So.
Okay, have you seen Ghostbusters? It was Irene, right?
Yeah, I haven't. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
There's these like demon dog things in Ghostbusters, which is this movie. Like
Well,
I
a
can't believe
movie?
you haven't seen it. What?
Movie? What's...
Oh my god, you've never heard of?
You guys don't have
Can you
movies
believe
You
here.
don't have moving
in free
pictures?
space.
Well, we don't.
You guys are
specifically.
missing out. I'll write you a list. I'm
We have,
gonna write you a list of like
We have
some
moving
stuff.
paintings in our world. We illustrate stories through magical paintings that tell stories. Is it anything like that?
It sounds like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well,
Yeah.
we don't have movies. We have that. We've been here 2,000 years. We've been married for about 1,000.
Oh, congrats.
We were celebrating our son Joseph's birthday, or I was. We hadn't met yet. And Zelda chuckles. "It's always like this. We can't really remember much anymore." And they tell you about their life. They tell you that Irene specifically was celebrating a festival in the Fae, which is the world where the fairies live. And it's a version of the Fae that's got like really nice buildings and stuff. So it's somewhat modern, but uses magic in place of technology to kind of mimic what we mimic as technology in our world. And she says one day she was gardening and she lost one of her trowels and she went to look for it and she thought it fell down a badger hole, but when she went to look in the badger hole, she fell through and ended up in free space. And Zelda's got a similar story. She was from a similar world, but a little less advanced than Irene's. And, she was working on enchanting a suit of armor for an elven prince, and they asked for a very specific type of berry, and she went to find it, and she got lost and fell in a bog and woke up in free space.
Have either of you ever tried to get home?
The first 100 years or so, we tried any number of things. But trust us when we say it's not likely that you'll make it off without help, and it's not help that we can give. It's probably your home for a while. Best get used to that. And they look sad.
Irene, I used to look like Ripley. Well, not exactly like Ripley. My skin used to look like Ripley, and now I don't know what I am.
She takes a look at you. She pulls out a little measuring tape and goes around your waist with it. She measures your inseam. Then she looks at your ears and flicks it a little bit. You're a half elf.
Yes. Yeah, half elf. Yeah.
Why is that,
How do you,
why is that
are you
funny?
half? I thought you were like an elf, or you're not. Well, I don't know. What? Okay, what am I?
What's this guy?
Yeah, what's his deal?
You're a tiefling.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
half infernal.
Yeah.
Or, half demon.
Somebody said that already.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm sorry. It's because I thought I don't know. I thought I was tiefling. That's definitely what we're called.
Am I a human still?
You sure are.
That's dope. I know about me.
Who rules this place?
And at this, their eyes kind of glaze over. And they kind of go slack-jawed for a second. And they snap out and say, "Welcome to Tinker Tailor You Look Fly."
Wow, that was weird.
You fucked him up, dude.
I didn't mean to do that.
Hold on. Ask it again.
Yeah, who rules this place?
Welcome to Tinker Tailor You Look Fly.
All right, I'm
we
gonna
get
try.
you in
I'm gonna try. Who rules this place?
The person who rules this place says, "Welcome to Tinker Tailor."
Welcome to Tinker Tailor You Look Fly.
Fucking knew it, dude.
That's so weird. Why did
the
he
door,
do
the
that?
doorbell clink, 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 clings again, and you turn around and you see walking in is a swankily dressed. It looks swanky, but it's kind of tattered. It looks like it was nice at one time. It's a suit that looked like it was nice, long, shaggy black hair, and it's swooped over one eye. And a very immaculately groomed face young man walks in, and he makes a beeline for Zelda and Irene, and he pretty much ignores the two of you, or the three of you. Mm-hmm. And he walks right up to him, and he leans on the counter, and he says, "Zelda, Irene, time to pay up." And Zelda and Irene go, "We're sorry, Marcus. We don't have the money right now. Things have been really tight. Nobody's buying anything. We can get it to you by tomorrow. We'll try to scrounge it up. We'll ask our son. I mean, I don't know what we can do." And Marcus says, "I'm sorry, but that's just not gonna cut it. You know the boss wants payment on time, or I can't protect you from what's gonna happen." And that's very menacing, you notice, as he says that.
Who's the boss?
At this, Marcus turns and looks at you. "Why don't you mind your own fucking business? Don't worry about who the boss is." Okay. He turns back around.
I feel like even just hearing that, I felt this energy kind of pulse through my arms.
If you look at your arms, you notice that they're starting to glow.
They're starting
green.
to glow.
Yeah, inside, my insides do the same thing.
Your insides are glowing green too.
The vibe is getting harshed.
Yeah,
these dudes.
nice.
So I'm a little okay, buddy. That's my thought process.
This person who has been named Marcus looks and notices your arms glowing and chuckles. "Buddy, you don't want none of this." And you hear a rustling in his suit coat. and he like straightens his jacket for a second, and crawling out of the sleeves, you see one hand, disembodied hand, crawl up and land on his shoulder. Another one crawls out of this one and crawls up on this shoulder, and then 3 more out of the bottom of the jacket. And that, what is that, 5? Yeah. And then one more perches on top of his head. And he leans over and he says, I got friends. Who do you got?
Those are hands, those aren't friends.
They're my friends, bud. He didn't mean it handsome, and he pets the one on his wrist.
His hand is named Handsome.
Mm-hmm.
This man needs to be stopped.
This guy.
And with that, we're going to roll initiative.
Let's go!
Whoa.